What's up everyone, and welcome to a new Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire trailer analysis, and oh my goodness, are we in for a treat today. Pokemon has graced us with a new trailer showing off Mega Latios and Mega Latias in action, as well as their new tricks of flying through the sky all over the Hoenn region. Man, this looks awesome. Of course, we also have the official reveal of Mega Pidgeot and Mega Beedrill and everything else we saw in Koro a few days ago, including the other legendaries available in these games and the new PokeNav Plus, which actually looks interesting, useful, and won't bend from keeping it in your pocket. Aside from this trailer though, we also have the demo of the games, which has finally been confirmed to come to North America, while pretty much everyone else is already playing it. Those people playing it have found some interesting new Mega Evolutions in it though, in the form of Mega Steelix and Mega Glalie, so with so much news to cover, let's get to it. We'll start off with the new Mega Evolutions, since they're not part of the trailer, and you know I'm a sucker for new Megas. So Mega Steelix, this guy looks so badass with crystals growing out of his body and some even floating around his head. Like, you know not to mess with someone when they have their own gravitational pull. He remains a ground and steel type, but will gain the ability Sand Force. As if this guy didn't look strong enough already, he's probably going to be as tanky as Mega Aggron, if not bulkier, and pack twice the punch when he has a Sandstorm running. Mega Glalie, on the other hand, okay, this one doesn't even have hands. It also retains its original typing, being a pure ice type Pokemon, but will get the ability Refrigerate, which of course turns normal moves into ice to give it a little bit more power. We don't have any solid confirmation on either of these guys' stats yet, but with the demo coming to North America very soon, hopefully I can get that and bring you guys some gameplay of these new Mega Evolutions, and we'll talk more about them in details then. Speaking of which though, yes, we're finally getting the demo here in North America, so if you're like me and you live here and would like to play the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demos, there will be a link in the description that tells you exactly how you can do that. Basically, you'll have to sign up for the Pokemon Boys and Girls Club thing before October 20th and make sure you opt in to receive their emails. In the next few days, I don't know exactly when, but they will begin sending out emails with a code that will let you download the demo from the eShop. Hopefully it's soon though, because I want to play this game so bad. I know it's like a little bit over a month away, but oh man, a lot of these new features just look so awesome, and I want to experience them for myself. So if you want to play it too, be sure to check out the link in the description, sign up, make sure you're receiving emails. If you are already signed up like I was, you have to actually go to your profile and make sure that you're getting those emails, and even add them to your address list just to make sure you get it, because you don't want to lose that email or have it go to spam, or you want to play that demo, man. Now finally, moving on to the main attraction of today, a new trailer has been released showing off more detailed information on the new features we saw in Koro a few days ago. I'm going to start off with what is definitely the coolest of these, or at least the one that I'm most excited for, and it is flying around on Mega Latios and Mega Latias. Just look at this! So at some point during the main story of the games, you'll be able to go on a little adventure with Steven Stone and encounter Latios in Omega Ruby or Latias in Alpha Sapphire. Apparently in the demo, this is one of the first things you get to do, and it starts off in Mossdeep City. So when I finally get the demo myself, we can confirm if that's true or not, and then we'll know if that's actually when you can get it in the games themselves. Anyway, I guess Latios or Latias decides to join you because of your pure heart and the bond you share with your Pokemon. AKA, they want to Mega Evolve. I should also mention that there will be a special event running at some point where you can download and receive the Eon ticket, which will allow you to head back to Southern Island and encounter the opposite Eon Pokemon. So you'll be able to get Latios in Alpha Sapphire and Latias in Omega Ruby. What I have no idea though is how you get the Mega Stone for them. Maybe it'll be like Mewtwo where they drop it right after, or maybe Steven gives it to you. I don't know. For the longest time, I thought that these Mega Evolutions looked exactly the same, but there is actually one subtle difference between them. Let's see if you can spot it. Now in the stats department, they will stick to what they know best, both getting boost to their speed stats, with Mega Latios getting big boost to his attack and special attack, and Mega Latias getting big boost to her defense and special defense. Yeah, they look cool in battle and everything, but the place they truly shine is up in the sky as you fly around the Hoenn region on their backs. Like I guessed in the previous video, at some point in your journey, you will receive a key item called the Eon Flute, and that will let you call Mega Latios or Mega Latias to come pick you up and fly around the sky. While up here, you can fly pretty much anywhere you want on the Hoenn region map, and I mean anywhere. For the first time in ever, you can land in routes and other areas aside from towns and cities. You can also do tricks in midair, and there's even some Pokemon that you can only find while flying around. Soaring around at the speed of sound will also be the key to finding the legendary Pokemon of Johto, Sinnoh, and Unova in these games. Previously, we knew that you could find Zekrom, Reshiram, Dialga, and Palkia, but I seem to miss the details that Ho-Oh and Lugia will also be encounterable. All of these legendaries can be encountered by flying over to special areas and islands that you can get to only on Mega Latios and Mega Latias. In the trailer, we can see our daring trainer flying right into Zekrom's Black Thunder Cloud to encounter this legendary creature. Some screenshots on the site show that others can be found similarly with little sparkling areas on certain islands around the map. It looks like one of these legendaries will be located near Pacifidlog Town. There's also this screenshot which shows a similar sparkly sign way off in the distance, so it could be this is another island with a legendary on it, and if it is, then it'll be just to the northeast of Lily Cove City. Now, all of these seem to be found in a very similar way aside from Zekrom, who gets his giant scary looking cloud, so I have a feeling that there'll be something special going on with him, or maybe he'll be part of the new Hoenn story. I mean, his cloud can be seen even from the very first map of Hoenn that we ever got, so I really feel there's something special going on here, though I guess it could all just be for show. With this mystery solved, we have another. I wonder what this strange looking cloud over here is covering. As cool as flying around Hoenn might be, we must move on as we've got another really cool new feature to cover, the PokeNav Plus. In the original games, the PokeNav held a few cool features like the map of Hoenn and the ability to call trainers and see if they want a rematch. The PokeNav Plus now finds its home on the bottom screen of the 3DS and has some improvements to those old features as well as some cool new ones. There are 4 main applications available: the DexNav, AreaNav, BuzzNav, and PlayNav. The DexNav is probably the most interesting and detailed one. It will allow you to keep track of what Pokemon you've seen and caught in each route, as well as let you find hidden rare Pokemon. This feature finally reveals the mystery of what that character was doing sneaking up on a little Pikachu's tail from so long ago. Basically, when you first enter a route, the DexNav will be empty. As you encounter Pokemon in that route, they will appear as a silhouette in the DexNav, and when you catch that Pokemon, its silhouette will fill up. If you catch all the Pokemon available in a certain route, you'll get a mark letting you know that you have everything there, so you can move on if you've already caught everything. While this is cool for keeping track of your Pokemon collection, the DexNav goes way farther than that. You can search for a specific Pokemon that you've encountered by tapping on its silhouette on the bottom screen. This will let you search for Pokemon of that species in the area that you're in, and if you find one, you'll see it sticking out of the grass, and then you'll be able to sneak up and encounter it. It definitely makes searching for a certain species of Pokemon in a route a lot easier. Finally is the search level, which goes up depending on how many of that Pokemon you've seen. As the search level goes up, you'll be able to see more details about that Pokemon, and even find ones with rare moves and hidden abilities in the wild. Also kind of minor but really cool is that you can register Pokemon that you find hanging around outside of battle in cities or out in the wild, like these cute and useless little love discs underwater. What city is this? Moving on to the AreaNav, which is basically a town map with a few new additions. There are 5 tabs that let you see different things found in the region. The Places tab is just the basic map function, showing you the routes and towns and what buildings are found in each of them. The Pokemon tab will show you what you've seen and caught in each route. Trainer's Eyes is returning from the original games as the next tab, and it will let you rematch trainers that you've previously battled, hopefully including gym leaders too. Finally, the Secret Bases and Berries tab should be kind of obvious what those do. The third application is the new BuzzNav, where you can watch news from all around the Hoenn region. As if watching the news wasn't boring enough already, you can watch fictional news from the Pokemon world. I don't know if this will really be useful unless maybe Pokemon hordes come back and then you can see where they are in the BuzzNav. But finally is the PlayNav, which is basically the entire bottom screen from Pokemon X and Y fit into a single application. This will of course let you super train your Pokemon, play with them in Pokemon-Ami, and of course access all of the online features of the games. This trailer wraps up with the official reveal of Mega Pidgeot and Mega Beedrill, but there isn't really anything new here or on the Pokemon site that I didn't already cover in the previous update, so if you missed that one, go and check it out. I do think both of these Mega Evolutions look really cool though, and I'm hoping that they actually make the Pokemon stronger competitively because Pidgeot and Beedrill have always been two that I really like. I guess my least favorite of this new batch would probably be Mega Glalie. I mean, not hating, but like, who the heck likes Glalie? Now that is going to wrap it up, guys. I am so excited. All of these new features, specifically flying around, and even as small as it might sound, the new PokeNav looks really cool, so I am very excited. One thing that has definitely brought me a little bit down though is that it's been confirmed that there will be no character customization in these games. You guys might know I really like that feature in X and Y, and the fact that it's gone now has just got me a little bit sad. Also, it's been announced that X and Y will not have a patch that will let you play with the new Mega Evolutions in those games, so kind of makes X and Y useless, I feel, at least competitively, because you won't be able to use these new Megas in X and Y, so basically they want you to transfer all of your old ones into these new games. I don't know, I felt like that could have been an easy thing that they could have patched in, but I guess it makes sense. They want to sell those new games. I don't know. On the bright side, the demo is coming to North America soon, so all of those of you that are just as excited as I am, I constantly keep going back and rewatching the trailers, and oh man, I just really want to experience these games, so hopefully I should have the demo soon, and I will definitely be bringing you guys some gameplay of that. So if you are excited to see it, be sure to leave a like on this video. Also, if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and that is going to wrap it up. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you all next time.